Are you guys aware of the Maximum Carnage storyline from Marvel?
Sony just did the Carnage movie
in Venom 2.
For Venom 2.
But it wasn't the storyline from Maximum Carnage.
Carnage could be sick.
But they gotta make him gritty as. They gotta make him like DC made Joker.
I saw a Batman video online of Batman Catwoman, and I would like to see that.
All right, so let's get a little bit nerdy. Let's get pop culture nerdy. Let's take it to the Marvel Cinematic.
Oh, dude, that's my expertise.
Yeah. Bart, take it from here. Take it away, Bart.
Have you guys lost interest in it?
Well, here's the thing.
100%.
Yeah, I have.
Absolutely. However, real quick, pop quiz for Bart. Who directed the Avengers movies, the last ones, Endgame and Infinity War?
He already knows.
Because that's your.
I bet you $1,000 he knows this.
James Gunn?
Close.
Give me help. Give me some help. Give me help.
Damn it!
It's
gone.
It's not the Wachowski sisters.
It's the Blues Brothers?
That's a good answer.
It's brothers.
Yeah, they are brothers. I don't know their names actually.
Okay.
The Russo brothers.
Russo brothers.
Definitely not the Nolan.
Have you ever heard
brothers.
the name Russo brothers before?
No.
I was gonna say John Favreau.
So the Favreau brothers.
They did the whole fucking from Iron Man all the way to...
No. They did Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, which was
No. They also did Captain America: Civil War, and they did
That's a good one.
The Russo brothers.
the other one, the other Captain.
So they're a co-directing team.
Winter Soldier.
They direct as brothers.
Yeah.
Oh.
So here's the thing. They definitely got a lot of praise for how they,
Yes.
did in the entire
Infinity War. Those two movies were.
Infinity War is the best one.
and they're like
Infinity War was
astronomical success for those films
Yeah.
too. They're fucking good. They tied up the cinematic universe. So
I like
well in that
Endgame as
phase.
much, but it was still great.
But necessary though.
They had
Like, I didn't like it as much for sure, but it was
Yeah.
necessary.
Endgame's the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of that. And then after that, it's arguable that outside of James Gunn doing the
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really good.
outside of that, it's arguable that the Marvel Cinematic Universe was fucking dog shit in the
Yeah,
most
dog
recent.
But I think it lacked the diversity. That's what I didn't like. I didn't feel
Shut up.
included.
I wanted more lesbians, big titty lesbians though.
So you can go to Star Wars for the little titty.
Yeah.
Mantis looks like you. Hey, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was pretty good.
Wonder Woman was sick.
That's not Marvel, but okay.
The first one was fine. But
Yeah,
They could've done-
1984 sucked.
No, but
The
they
mall
could've-
scene? Ow.
They could have done that. They could have done that in Marvel.
Suicide Squad was good, the new one.
Yeah.
With James Gunn.
Really?
That was fun.
James Gunn
always
is
does it.
good.
James Gunn.
I'm actually really excited for all of James Gunn's new
Yeah,
fucking
even-
Because they botched Suicide Club like so many times.
because he's directing the entire DC universe now.
So it's
Like
over.
I'm actually really excited for DC way more than Marvel.
They finally having a comeback.
However, because Marvel's been so shitty, now the hype is that they have been in talks with both Joe and Anthony Russo to come back to direct the new Avengers.
You think they come back? They'd be like, "Hey, I'll come back, but none of that minority shit."
Get him out of here.
No DEI cast.
Yeah. All white cast.
straight white cast.
Straight white cast.
Is there a reason why they stopped doing any more Marvel
They
movies?
didn't want to work with a bunch of black actors.
They didn't want to give opportunities.
Like Black Panther needs to be out.
Yeah.
I'm not working with Wakanda.
Unless we whitewash Black Panther, no more. Yeah, or at least make him Jewish.
They conspiracy murdered Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Wait for Rose. No thing?
No.
Don't start that.
That's what Joe said. I'm just reading the teleprompter.
No, I said they didn't have enough diversity, and next time I want to see a transgender gay immigrant from the Middle East. Whoa,
I think they did that.
as who? Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Holy shit.
So they're in talks to direct the 2026 Avengers movie, formerly titled The Kang Dynasty, and 2027's Avengers Secret Wars. So that's supposed to be the next giant major
What
leg.
could bring you guys back? What could bring you guys back to Marvel? Because it's got so boring and shit.
I'm gonna say Deadpool. That looks kind of cool.
Deadpool's fucking good.
That's coming out soon, I think.
Next week?
That's not bad.
You know what's weird? This is a stupid opinion. I'm aware of this. But whenever they make
too many like movies on the side, and those movies suck, it makes me not want to watch the one that's probably good.
No, for sure.
Is that stupid? You know, like
that's true,
Madam Web and like.
But that's the hard part because that's Sony.
brother.
That's
What is
Sony
that?
has the license to the
Yeah.
Spider-Man universe stuff,
Yeah.
which is why.
Sony needs to stop making their universe because it's bad.
It makes me feel like my trust is going down because they're diluting by just making so much shit and trying to accommodate everybody. And then when they have like bombs, it makes me feel like I'll just wait.
For every Spider-Man, there's like 3 ones I don't give a fuck about. Like, unfortunately.
But when Spider-Man hits,
it was good.
like to me the multiverse one.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
actually specifically the animated Miles Morales ones.
Yeah,
Those are good.
Those two are fucking bang.
But what about Andrew Garfield? No one gives a fuck about him.
Why you hate him so bad?
You don't like it?
I don't really like that.
he's right,
Tucker
man.
loves him.
The 2 movies were kind of mid, but yeah.
I want to see.
I didn't even see those.
I want to see the characters that they fucked up, but I actually liked growing up. Ghost Rider. Remember there was an animated series?
Bring back Nick Cage.
Bring back Nick Cage, huh?
I don't think Nick Cage should do it.
Nah, you're wrong.
Cable. I think that guy was a dope fucking character.
Cable was just in Deadpool too.
Yeah, they made him cool.
Yeah, they actually used Thanos.
I need him to be the actual main.
Who's Cable again?
He's the
He's-
guy who basically comes from the future
Yeah.
because his family got
He's
murdered.
Cyclops' kid from the future.
Yeah, that's right.
And then he has a laser. And he's like a buff, like army guy.
Buff dude with like
Yeah.
one fuck.
Another one is Punisher. I fucking love Punisher. And they never did a really good job on Punisher.
Wait, you don't like the series?
I guess.
I still think it was okay. I still think it was alright.
The series were just kind of like
They could
were
do
okay.
Punisher so much better.
Iron Fist. Iron Fist was good.
That was actually good. Shut
You
up.
guys remember
Luke
that?
Cage was better.
You guys ever see that Mel Gibson movie called Payback?
Yeah.
To me, that's like a Punisher movie that they never.
Where he kills everyone that killed his family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fire.
He's in the suit the whole time, right? He just traces like all the people that fucked him and beats him.
He's just a regular like looking dude, but he gets revenge on everybody who fucked him over after a job went bad.
All right. I want to, I think they always fuck up when they cast Gambit. But I want to see a whole story of Gambit. I want to see a story of Rogue and how everyone wants to fuck the shit out of Rogue, but they can't. And then when they kiss her, they like lose powers and shit.
Well, if they do a Gambit and Rogue movie, then you'll eventually have your superhero rom-com.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing, though. It's like the problem is the stretch of the IPs and who's like producing these things. Like, so that's why X-Men had their own 20th Century Fox deal. That's why Spider-Man and Madam Web and Venom and stuff went with Sony.
Fantastic Four too, right?
Yeah. So like the idea of bringing it all together is what makes the cohesive, that golden thread work, which is why James Gunn doing the entire new DC universe is going to be tight, because it's all under one person's like kind of leadership. Everything that Kevin Feige basically produced until things got more stretched out, and then they were just money hungry because Disney bought them. That's when stuff started to go like, eh, you know what I mean? But now, if you're bringing on like guys who did the best films for them, or anything Jon Favreau touches, I think is the shit.
Yeah, he's dope.
Like,
Except for Iron Man 2.
I would get excited about that stuff.
Did they ever make, you know, are you guys aware of the Maximum Carnage storyline from Marvel? They never made a movie of just because that.
Oh, I like Carnage.
Sony just did the Carnage movie
In Venom 2.
for Venom 2, but
Yeah.
it wasn't.
But it wasn't the storyline from Maximum Carnage.
No,
That
it
was. That in itself is like an end game. It's like an Infinity War
Woody Harrelson
within those guys.
Because Carnage could be sick.
But they gotta make him gritty as. They gotta make him like DC made Joker. Like he's Carnage is fucked up.
Yeah.
They should have brought Tim Burton.
Make it a whimsical affair.
Because Tim Burton did fucking Batman, and I love that shit.
Yeah.
But Tim
Love
Burton
that.
also did the random reiteration of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and that was terrible.
Why?
Yeah.
I saw a Batman video online of Batman fucking Catwoman, and I would like to see that.
On the big screen.
I'd like to see it again.
Are you hyped about the new Captain America, where
can-
Harrison Ford plays the Red Hulk?
I could give a flying fuck.
He's the Red Hulk.
I could
There's a red
give
one.
an absolute.
I thought there was a Korean.
There's a great one too.
Really.
I want to see a story of Juggernaut.
Juggernaut is so dope.
Juggernaut was in the second Deadpool.
Juggernaut can run through anything.
But I want his whole story. I want like a whole thing just for Juggernaut.
Have you guys seen on YouTube? There's like a Spider-Man woke version,
what?
and it's like no, it's some guy that
is it fan thing?
he like redubbed it, and it's like literally by like a 12-year-old. He like calls it Gay Man 2, and then he'll like redub it with AI. So like Dr. Octopus is like, as you can see, I have more arms that I can use to jack off my homies and not be gay. And they're like, but doctor, if you're controlling those arms, doesn't that mean you're gay? And he goes, that's why I've invented this no homo chip. The whole fucking thing is like that. And it's funny as fuck, dude.
It's all on YouTube.
I'll take that over a new Marvel movie. That shit's funny as
Well,
hell.
they're gonna do a new X-Men's too. A brand new X-Men.
You know what? Honestly, they condensed Days of Future Past so small into one film. They could have fleshed that out into
Yeah.
like 5 movies.
And Days of Future Past was so
It was so
good.
good.
It's so good.
X-Men has some of the best storylines.
It's
Love
so good
X-Men.
because the story in the comic is unbeatably good.
Yeah.
But they could flesh that one out.
I'm curious to see how the whole Deadpool plays out because it seems like this movie that's going to come out is going to change how we all look at the MCU.
Really? I love Deadpool.
It connects
though.
it, which is good.
Yeah, it connects the Sonyverse with the Marvel, or what was it, the Fox verse or whatever the fuck.
20th century.
20th
Yeah.
The fact that
That's X-Men.
they were able to make Deadpool the movie like so well from a character that is constantly fourth wall breaking is really fucking impressive.
Yeah.
That's all Ryan Reynolds.
They got the perfect guy for it.
They actually do a good job of having an emotional core to every one of those movies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the key to it, I think.
And then there's also like when Ryan Reynolds was Deadpool in the other X-Men or Wolverine
yeah.
origin one, and it's like, okay, then
That
you
sucks.
give Ryan Reynolds like full kind of like reign to do what he does. Yeah.
He's my favorite Marvel character.
Is he?
Right now, absolutely, because it's Ryan Reynolds though.
Played well.
I'd see Deadpool Wolverine day one, and I've been a complete.
Wolverine is pretty. Yeah.
I thought you were a TJ Miller fan.
I can't say that now.
Apparently, it was Hugh Jackman who sent a 17-minute voice note to Ryan Reynolds about his pitch on why Wolverine and Deadpool was going to be a good combo for a movie.
That's freaking dope.
Well, he was sitting on a beach, right?
You mean like the Logan Wolverine?
No, the
new one.
movie that's coming out. Apparently,
He
that was-
said he was sitting on a beach and he was like, "What do I actually want to do next?" He's like, "The only thing I can think of is doing a Wolverine movie with Deadpool with Ryan."
That's really what he thought?
it,
Wow.
Because remember the comic books, they used to always do like spin-offs with each other and it was just kind of fun. I remember I liked reading the Deadpool comics. That was like the
Do you
only ones I
remember
read this
was it Wolverine Origins where he had the final fight on top of that gas thing with Deadpool?
But it's like Deadpool sucks as a character in that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like an afterthought in that one.
Well, because they were too pussy to actually let Deadpool be Deadpool, so they sewed his mouth up and did like a fan service thing. Like, that's Deadpool.
You can't have him be a sub character in it. Like he's such a lead.
Because Ryan Reynolds, it's so good to see him as that and Green Lantern and break the fourth wall and bring them both into the new Deadpool and talk shit on himself.
Yeah, that's fun.
Like when he fucking does the sword thing but misses all the bullets and gets shot up.
Dude, it's so good, man.
Yeah, I'm hyped. But I am hyped for the Russo brothers coming because I do feel like Marvel, like the regular main cinematic universe line, needs to be.
I think they should reboot the whole thing, honestly, at this point.
Because the new bad guy is supposed to be Kang and they kicked him out, right?
Yeah. The storyline, there's no main villain, there's no like anything going
all
on.
these talks about.
They can do a hard reset right now to be fine.
I think so.
Well, when they talked about the rumor of Doctor Doom being Killing Murphy, I was pretty hyped.
I think they should do Galactus. They've been hinting at it.
There's
I think,
also been hinting at
Yeah,
Galactus.
I think we need the X-Men, but then instead of all the men, we'll make them women, and then all the women characters can be gay.
Oh, I like that. Or what if all the women characters transition into men and then they all just have straight relationships?
Oh yeah.
That would be the craziest, yeah. I think the most risque thing you could do in Marvel is have everyone be straight.
That's true.
He wasn't straight in the comic book.